And so now I'd like to talk about angels. Who are they? Angels were created by God to serve co-creators, but unlike co-creators, they already have full knowledge and awareness of who they are. Co-creators learn by co-creation, and they get their experience through co-creation. Angels grow in experience by serving. And so angels have served in the first sphere, the second sphere, the third, and the fourth sphere. And so they gained a lot of experience in the matter realm by serving.
So angels receive a high knowledge about matter creation, about matter universe, and at some point, some of them decided that they have all possible experience. They have no way to go ahead in order to grow, and this was a cause of pride. But God's consciousness has no such quality as pride, and through this pride, these angels could not stay in the ascended sphere because they are not environment for their stay. They in this state of pride, they could be destroyed completely. And in order to give them opportunity to return to their purity, God gave him opportunity to go into first sphere, to fall in this sphere, in order to give them opportunity to be awakened from this pride, to let it go and return to their purity.
Okay, Alexander. So the angels fell into the non-ascended fourth sphere, so which is like a school. So what we need to understand is that it's possible to make mistakes in this realm, and you can create things like anger and pride. But in order to grow in self-awareness, we need to recognize this and let go or transcend these qualities. And since this is a school, we have time to do this. And so, but what we didn't say was that angels were created to stay in the ascended sphere. Their role and task is from the ascended sphere. They were never intended to exist or to stay within the lower realm, the fourth sphere, the unascended sphere. And so when they fell from the ascended realm down into the unascended realm, they realized that they lost their position, the high positions that they had gained from their experience in the ascended realm. Okay, and so just a few words about the mother light to understand why they fell. The mother light is set up in such a way that it allows for forms to be created and maintained for a certain amount of time that are out of alignment with God's law. And so you can see that when the angels created this pride and anger, that was not in alignment with God's law. And so God gave them an opportunity to transcend this pride and anger by allowing them to go into the unascended sphere where there is time, because the mother light is set up this way. If they stayed in the ascended sphere, the mother light instantly breaks down and destroys anything that's not in alignment with God's law. So just imagine that you wanted to go into the ocean. And in order to go into the ocean and dive into those deep depths, you need to prepare and you have to have some training. So you want to be able to dive deep into the ocean, but you want to also maintain your connection to the boat on the surface. That is your lifeline. So without that communication, you would die in the bottom of the ocean. So this is the same for a new co-creator that is born and needs and wants to go into the matter realm, into an unascended sphere. They need training. And so the school, or the Garden of Eden, was such a school that provided this kind of training for a new co-creator. So we should say that the Garden of Eden, this training ground, was in the etheric realm. The etheric realm is like a halfway house, or a step down from the ascended sphere between that and the physical realm. So this is the area where the training took place for the new co-creators, so that they had the opportunity to learn how to exist and experience and experiment in the physical realm. And in this etheric realm, in the Garden of Eden, we can also see fallen angels, because they were given an opportunity to transcend their pride. But we know from history that they could not transcend their pride and anger.